Alright everyone, we're back with some more OU. Today we're using this Garganacl team by, I believe the player that made it is called Volcanion and is good, because the actual credit in the Pokepaste was just like a guest username. So it said in the title, Volcanion is good, so I think that's who made the team. But I just ripped it off of Joey Pokegame's website again. I really think Garganacl is cool. I'm not sure how good necessarily it would be in draft. I do believe I just watched a video by OG Albina saying it's actually like kind of mid tier in draft, but it does certainly look like it would be alright. We also got Galarian Weezing, another really cool Pokemon. We're running Neutralizing Gas to stop abilities. This will allow us to do stuff like Will-O-Wisp or Defog or Pain Split against, actually Pain Split might have been possible already, but we will be able to Will-O-Wisp and Defog against Goldengo, which I think probably a really good thing. Like, we're one of the few kind of Pokemon that can Defog against Goldengo, actually potentially maybe the only one that I know of off the top of my head. We got a Pressure, Body Press, Iron Defense, Corviknight, so this thing can Roost up, Body Press up, Iron Defense up, and then Body Press for massive damage. Body Press attacks based on your defense. If you don't know that, we're just max defense, because our special defensive wall is going to be this Slowking here. Not sure what the 84 base special attack is necessarily for. I'm sure it'll come in handy though. This move is pretty cool, Psychic Noise. It stalls the opponent out of healing for 2 turns, so it can be really good for kind of like stall breaking. Not really sure how well we'll do it at it, but we can see what happens. We got Hisuian Samurott coming back again. I really want to draft this Pokemon. It's insane, but one of the round ones I'm looking at in my first Gen 9 draft is also a Dark type, so I'm not really sure how that'll play. But yeah. Speaking of draft, there is a draft league announcing coaches tonight. It's just a showdown league, but if I get into that, then OU content might be put on the back foot for a little bit, because my work's ramping up in difficulty, so I got a lot of work to do, and I already allocated the time for the draft league. Like, I've put aside the commitment for that, so I don't want to then not make the videos or not play the games. Not playing the games is worse. If you go to draft, that's bad. Definitely don't intend to do that. So yeah, I'm super excited to play some OU though. I'm going to grab a couple games. If you guys happen to be watching this, let me know how your day's been going. I went back to the gym it was my second time going back, but the time that I went back the first time was the first time in ages, and my arms, they are not doing well, but well, they're I don't know, I feel good, but my arms do not feel good, and certainly do enjoy the gym, hoping to get back into more of a routine with it. What do we go for here? I think maybe the Great Tusk leads. I like Samurott as a lead always, honestly. Aloe comes out, so that's maybe the worst thing that could have happened, but we can knock off. I actually don't think knockoff's a bad idea. If he burns us with a Scald, it's kind of sucky, but it's not the worst thing ever. He didn't burn us, so that's good. We probably don't mind going into Dragapult here, but that's a bit silly actually. We're a Willow Hex set, that's interesting. Slowking definitely doesn't mind getting burned, so we can come in and take the burn. That's actually not bad. And then I think I'll just probably, I wonder if Psychic Noise stops Wish. I doubt it does. I'm going to throw up a Future Sight. That way whatever he brings in has to think about it basically. This thing probably won't take it extremely well, and honestly I don't think it'll take a Psychic Noise extremely well. I'm tempted to just stay in, but it probably does quite a lot of damage, so I guess Garganacl could be a good shout here. We're pretty specially defensive. Yeah, I don't know, I think this thing does look really good, but I think OG Albina basically says it's a little bit passive, which, to be fair, a lot of things that I honestly think, I forgot to say have fun, that I honestly think usually look very threatening, in this metagame, they kind of just look passive, so we're going to make it so he can't heal. So if we switch out now, he just can't can't heal back up again or anything. I believe this thing does get recover. He's going to Terra Dark, which will just make Shadow Ball do a little less, but Future Sight won't hit him. Okay, I see the play. I'm wondering if he's in range of a Razor Shell, because as much as I kind of want a Ceaseless Edge, I'm thinking Terra Water Razor Shell just to secure this kill here might be the best thing. How do we deal with the delayed? The Iron Valiant. Yeah, okay, so he does switch out into Aloe and he's safe with it, which is fair. We got the minus defense with the Razor Shell, which is actually really beneficial for us. I don't want to stay in though, I feel like that's a bad idea. We can get free regen off of this thing, so there's no reason not to just come in and then go back out again. I'm probably just going to go into Garganacl, or maybe even just double back into Sabarot. We have the Rocky Helmet on Corviknight as well, which will take a little bit away of the kind of regen damage that he's going to get for that, the regen kind of health. Right. We're absolutely walled. There's no point in staying in here at all. I think Dragapult looks pretty good, but we can't actually Will-O-Wisp this thing, but it doesn't necessarily mean it's not a good mon to go into. We don't like getting burned on Dragapult though, and this thing has the Flame Body, and I believe that's a double chance to proc with Dragon Darts. Maybe Dragon Darts doesn't quite make contact, but I'll just fire off a Sludge Bomb here. He Air Slashes. Right, we do have to switch now. Guard can come out for sure. Kinda should have just went Guard to begin with as well, and now he punishes me with the U-turn. I'm wondering if this thing has Toxic. We are immune to it actually, I'm sure, with her ability. I may be wrong. Yeah, can't be status with Purifying Salts. So it's a pretty free rock actually. But we'll see how much this does, but I don't think it'll be a lot, and then we can Salt Cure for some chip. I don't see how this thing could be necessarily too passive, but I guess it does have rather low attack. I could, like, honestly, he gets kind of chewed up by Garganacl now that I'm looking at it. We just kind of sit there against like half of his team. Great Tusk comes out. Definitely want to go to Pult here because the Rapid Spin's probably going to come out. It might be a smidge obvious, but he went for close combat anyway. That's interesting because he could have went for the what's the word? The ground type move that would have just still hit me for incredible damage. Do we want to just take this thing out? It's like one of the biggest things that deal with Garganacl, but I suppose for the Iron Valiant we really want to keep this around. So I'm just going to go out into Corv for right now, get a little bit more Rocky Helmet damage. I believe Ice Spinner makes contact. Yep, so that's like good damage, and we might see hard Moltres here, in which case I probably just want to Brave Bird honestly, or we could just take this out, that works as well. Brave Bird for some chip, but he could have got the burn on my Corviknight actually, so that maybe wasn't the most clever idea actually. He went for Flamethrower straight away the last time. Honestly, I see nothing stopping me from just going Garg again, apart from the fact that I may want to go Slowbro first just to get a little bit of chip heal from the regen. It's not really chip heal. Regenerator is such a powerful ability. It's honestly one of the best abilities, like, period. Could have a U-turn come out here. What would a U-turn into? Probably Iron Valiant. I'm gonna Future Sight. Put this thing on a kind of timer, but he could try to go to Petulant again. I do want to get into Garganacl though, I'm not risking my Slowbro's health anymore. He's probably going to go Petulant. Right, okay. This thing can't Toxic me, Malignant Chain won't hurt me, and rocks go up for good now, so we really can just go for them. And then it's immune to the Future Sight because of the thing there. I don't know why I brought Slowking hard in against this, so we're gonna have to go back out into. Honestly, can we go hard Samurott? Yeah, we live one of the. Oh, we don't live one of these. Wow, I did not expect that to kill, honestly. But now that we have the opportunity, I think that Weezing's probably pretty good. Get a Strange Steam off. Nothing on the team really takes it incredibly well, especially with the Aloe being very, very low. Oh, you can Parting Shot. Okay. Parting Shot lowers my. Sorry, I'm getting low here to try and fix something on the table that was like I think I knocked over. But yeah, Parting Shot lowers my attack, so I really should cut out moments like that. See, a burn on this doesn't really make a lot of sense, but it does allow. Well, we don't really have a Toxic anywhere. I guess we will burn just because we can do more damage with Hex. Plus we don't have anything to necessarily Toxic it. You could throw up a Wish here. Strange Steam. It's a chance of confusion, which isn't really useful to us. We can get Chip Heal. I don't know how, like, if neutralizing gas would stop Regenerator health from like coming back. Probably gonna go for the switch here. I could picture Dragonite coming out. I want to see what kind of build my Pult has. We're just max attack, max speed. If the Dragonite comes out, we can safely go for the double darts. Oh, don't burn. If he got a burn, it would have been fair, honestly. But yeah, I'm just going to U-turn and not risk another burn with this thing. Get in for more kind of chip healing. Well, actually, I'll go Garg because we can take a Scald. And we can go for the Purifying Salt here to kind of limit this thing's longevity a little bit. I'm just trying to throw in words that I don't understand. Just talk like a normal person. Okay, so the Iron Valiant's in, and I guess we're about to test the theory that OJ Albina had, that this thing was maybe just a little passive. Because this thing can completely run over Garg, but I doubt it can do anything to Slowking unless it's mixed. Even if it is mixed, I doubt it can do much to Weezing. So I'm tempted to go to Weezing to scout if it's mixed or not, and if we know it's special, okay, that done loads of damage, good lord. There's no way that done that much damage. Okay, he's special though, he must be special with that. With that damage, he can't be like mixed. So we'll go into Slowking. Petulant's still alive, unfortunately, so we can't really safely go for like a Psychic move. But that'll do a lot. Probably just hit it again. He's not going to break through Slowbro. Not anytime soon. And the poison comes out, which is quite lucky for us. It is 30% chance, but I feel like he hasn't burned us with Scald one time. I'll go into Weezing, but he could Shadow Ball. Actually, he is Shadow Balling. We definitely need to bring something out though. Weezing's good to be immune to whatever the D-Knight wants to go for, if it wants to go for Outrage. So he gets some Valiant again. This is not a good position to be in. I guess I kind of see what Owen was getting at, but I believe that's OG Albina's name. Yeah, we just stay in here. Maybe it wasn't the best play to sack Garg, but I did need to probably sack something, because even if I decide to switch now, like even if he goes for a fighting move, if it's special, Weezing's probably still going to die. I don't know if he gets Aura Sphere, if it has to risk like a miss. I mean, Dazzling Gleam literally almost took me out. I'm just going to sack Weezing. No, we want Weezing alive. I'll just protect. Get Assault Cure off. Let him have another think about it. It might be choice specs actually. It would explain why it done so much to my Weezing. Oh, he gets the crit. Right, okay. Yeah, sweet. Cool. We should still be alright. The Aloe's a bit of a problem. Actually, the Aloe's a massive problem, good lord. Why is this Aloe such a problem? Petulant's dead. I think he goes Moltres. I would go Moltres if I was him. Oh, he just sacks Petulant to get the momentum. Oh, his boots. Okay. I mean, you can go for a Shadow Ball now. We do kind of have to make a sack here. We don't have to make a sack actually. We could just stay in because we know he's going to die. So actually, there's the recover. I forgot about his move for some reason. If we Sludge Bomb though, yeah, surely you can't just stay in against this. Does Future Sight come down this turn? No, and it should die. I don't know if that means Future Sight's going to go into nothing. Right, that was maybe the worst kind of position for us to be in because we kind of have to make a switch now. If I go Corv on maybe like an Air Slash, yeah, I don't know why you went for Air Slash. Flamethrower was the play there, and I go back to Slowking. And then I think Corv might be the only possible way that we can have a chance at breaking through the Aloe with her body press, like and her Roost to kind of stall it out. So I am gonna probably have to keep. I mean, Dragapult can sort of deal with the Dragonite. I think Weezing can come out here. Maybe should have sacked Weezing a long time ago. He goes for U-turn. This is actually good for us. Mind you, he can get like wishes off, but Pain Split will do solid damage here. Yeah, I like that. That's some good Pain Split right there. And the Future Sight comes out. I forgot all about that. Incredible. Right, we're going to pick up the win on this one. I've said that, but Dragonite can still do some crazy stuff, so let me just not speak too soon. The Air Slashes, I just Pain Split again. We can't live another one. We don't really care about Corviknight right now. I think what we have probably can deal with it, but honestly the Dragapult kind of just comes in. I'm going to go to Slowking for the... Yeah, we don't really get anything back from doing that. It was a bit silly. Probably goes for Flamethrower here to just take out the Corviknight. Yep. And then I believe Darts might just clear. Darts might just clear the board. So I'm going to go for Darts. It doesn't kill. Does Air Slash kill me? Okay. It's getting a bit dicey. We are gonna have to Sludge Bomb here. He can flinch. He doesn't. That's good. Flinching there might have actually secured him the game. I can't lie. I think we just have to break the multi-scale, hopefully, so that oh no, we're not going to live, we just lose. We lost. Right, this is after I said we're going to win this one as well. That's annoying. Right, I'll grab the next one. I guess I shouldn't be too confident in myself. Let's have fun this time, since I forgot last time. We got a Valiant. We got I believe this team was used by Joey actually. Maybe not the same team. Okay, I don't know why I necessarily led with this, but I'm gonna Willow Hex. See what he wants to do. Just straight up Hurricanes. Okay. Okay, Zapdos. Yeah, that's we're not gonna live another one of those. I expected a Volt Switch straight away, honestly. So the fact that he just Hurricaned is like kinda wild to me. I believe this thing has a high special attack, and then obviously it gets a steel move, so maybe it's an attacker though actually. We're going to Corv if he's going for a steel move. Does that make contact? It does not. Good to know. I think just a body press might be alright here. Brave Bird does a little more to probably the Iron Maw. Brave Bird does a little more to everything there. I just go for Brave Bird. He's Psychic Noises. Okay, I kinda wish I body pressed. At least we didn't do absolutely nothing though. We can go into Slow Bro. And he hits another Volt Switch. This guy's completely outplaying us. Right, we need to lock in here. Okay. Samurott comes out. I can picture the Ceaseless Edge coming out. I don't really have a way of stopping it. Like there's literally nothing I can do about it. Corv has some uses. Dragapult is still fast. Samurott comes out but doesn't do anything back. I think I have to go guard. Yeah, Ceaseless Edge comes out. He's going to start punishing me for switching around so much. I'm going to hope this thing has some sort of like scarf or something. Or we could just Terra Fairy to be safe. Terra Fairy with the guard. He has Defog. But I don't know if he'd necessarily want to do it with the spike being up, so this thing can obviously go for its steel type move now. He's really going to start punishing me for switching around here. What else would he go for? Maybe Psychic Noise? No, he didn't make a prediction, he just killed me. Oh, it didn't kill. That's actually probably bad for us, but at least we get some chip. But I don't know, he gets to like pick the next move and he can probably just Volt Switch off me, but then we do get the kind of momentum off of that. Yeah, he does try to Volt Switch off of me. Assault Cure does so much damage. I have no reason not to try and double protect if I'm sacking this anyway, but it's kind of scumbaggy. Yeah, I'm not going to be a scumbag. I should have just tried to double protect honestly, but yeah. Cool, we get the kill anyway. Depending on what he wants to go, what would I go here? Core seems good. There's no like kind of... Yeah, he goes Great Tusk, so we're just going to trade probably removal here. The thing is I kind of do need to like try and roost up first. Terra Grounds. I really don't see why he's done that. It seems a bit odd to me. We're not even Defog. I forgot all about that. We can Brave Bird. Or we can Iron Defense if he's planning on staying in. Right, okay. We just reveal Iron Defense for no reason, which isn't ideal. Oh, Weezing's our Defogger, right, okay. We can go into the Slow Blow now, but I expect the Volt Switch is going to come out. Thing is, we have nothing really that we can do about it. If he is going to go for Volt Switch, I'd rather he kills my Dragapult, because then I can get momentum. Right, okay. So he just discharges to kill. Is this Life Orb? Is that a thing? Oh no, it's the burn damage, right, okay. I genuinely thought I was up against like a Life Orb Zapdos. Now even if he wants to go for a Future Sight here, he gets confusion, which sucks a little bit, but it shouldn't be too bad. I am going to switch straight away though because of it. Whereas I would have probably stayed in and just went for wow, this thing does hella damage. Now he goes for the Volt Switch, right. This guy's playing perfectly. I can't play better than perfect. Ceaseless Edge comes out, just kills me. Yeah, we're gonna lose another one here. I can get the defog off since he's probably not gonna stay in, but he can literally just... Oh, I don't have defog. Okay, Ceaseless Edge comes out again. He doesn't really care about me body press, about me iron defensing up, because I mean he's got like a million switches in. Switches in. Okay, he has like a triple Quart Drive team. This team's insane. I bet that's a Quart Drive booster energy team. Well, they are all Quart Drive to be fair, is that not how it works? Photosynthesis, right, okay. This thing, I mean, yeah, just kills me. I'm dead. It's over. We'll go for Samurott. We are Scarf, I guess, so Razor Shell probably the best thing to lock herself into here. But you can just go into literally probably anything and get away with it. We will keep fighting though. We'll go for another one and hope we get like a defense drop or a crit. Nah, we're just gonna drop. Right, that's another one. So we just lost like 2 games straight up in a row. Ugh, right. I guess we gotta start planning like long term. Like the noob and noob plays OU is really coming out here. CG. Yeah, that guy played really well. What rating is he? He's only 1200. Yeah, there's no chance I'm getting anywhere near the actual top of the ladder here, but okay. Because if I'm going to carry this skill into draft, like, you know, I'm not going to be very good in draft, and I kind of want to get to where I was before when I was actually decent at draft. Wasn't amazing, but I could hold my own. What do we see here? Tinglu could lead. I always just lead Samurott. I should probably stop just leading Samurott. I'm gonna lead Garg, but then what was the point in leading Garg? Like, Tinglu can't do a lot of damage is what I was thinking, so I could just like kinda... I mean, I can go for rocks, probably a smarter idea. Tinglu does do a lot of damage, good lord. I thought Tinglu was passive. It's wild. Corv can't be Earthquake. I don't think much that he does probably threatens me. Ooh, body press on Corv actually just does quite a lot of damage to this team. I'm just gonna raw body press right now in case he wants to switch into like something. It'll do a decent amount to the Corviknight. Yeah, his own Corviknight comes out. He can potentially go for Defog, but I don't know if that's even necessarily what he wants to go for. I'll iron defense up here. If it's a mirror match, then okay, we'll see what happens here then. I'm gonna do it one more time and then Terra fighting because I feel like he might do it one more time. So we don't really wanna... Yeah, let's see what happens here. I'm gonna Terra fighting. We are still neutral to fighting, so we should still beat him in a mirror match if we outspeed. Doesn't have a ghost type, so this will kill whatever comes in, honestly, if he tries to switch out. Yeah, so this will kill something. We take Rocky, but he's dead to something. Surely this is dead. Oh my god, it did nothing. That did absolutely nothing. What is that? Right, okay. Suppose it's quad resisted. So I actually probably done quite a lot based on that. Brave Bird will probably put me in range of like a psychic type move. I'm honestly probably thoroughly already in range of a psychic move as I switch to my poison type. Maybe should have had a little think about that one before I done it. We can pain split. I mean, we're going to die on the next turn, but we get to go Samurott, which is pretty cool. We can go for the Ceaseless Edge, it's free. Does a lot of damage, probably will kill the Corviknight. Honestly, I think maybe Knock might be better in case he wants to go Curon. I think Knock is better here, especially Tinglu. I could have just water moved this. Like, I did think about going for the water move, but I figured going straight to Tinglu would just be silly, but I guess I'm not good at the game. Go for Garg here, the Earthquake might come out. Oh, this is perfect. This is literally perfect. Right, okay, we go for the Razor Shell here. Could flip turn, because he's probably going to switch now that... he just stayed in. Dude, he wants to sack it. He just doesn't like his Pokemon. Corv comes out. He can hit me with a Whirlwind. He can't hit me now. With an Earthquake, I believe. This thing. Okay. I'll just go for the Sludge Bomb, but the Corviknight comes out. Okay. But he probably knows that I have Fire Move. So I'm gonna go for Fire Move. I mean, literally, like, we've just seen how much we've done to his Slowbro, so he can't do anything to us. So I'm gonna go for the Future Sight. He's probably gonna go Darkrai, so that was a bit stupid. Cinderace, okay. I think U-Turn might come out. I just don't think he's gonna just go for like a move. So yeah, I'm gonna stay at, and nah, we kinda need this to do anything actually, so it's maybe not worth risking. Colt could come out, not necessarily. If he goes for anything except Pyro Ball, then Corv's good. But I think we have to risk Garganacl's life here, because we just don't really have much of a choice, honestly. There was the Willow, so that wouldn't have done anything anyway. I guess just recover so we're healthier. He can't kill me with a U-turn. I don't think he can kill me with much of anything based on what I know this thing to run, but I'm not sure. Ting Lu comes out, it can take the Future Sight with you know, no problem because it's a dark type. And then I can go for my, I mean we could just protect just to get that extra chip heal. He doesn't have leftovers, I have leftovers. He's going for Earthquake. I'm gonna go for Sulk here and then just protect again, honestly. We can't Terra. I can't believe I switched out my Weezing. Like I literally called that he was going to go for the Psychic move because just it made the most sense. And I just went Weezing. Like, okay. Sulk here's going to do a lot for this. Stab. I know it's weak, but yeah, that's good. Right, and I don't know how much you're actually going to probably do to us. If we protect though, we might Dragon Dance or something, so I'm going to go for Sulk here again. Because I know Kyurem gets Dragon Dance. I don't know what Kyurem's known for doing. I think it's more of a special attacker. It's been a while since I've played Mons, man. Kyurem's definitely more of a special attacker. Oh, I can do attacking as well. I can just go either way. This is actually, we're getting a good amount of momentum here. We probably, I'm just gonna recover because honestly, like, he's gonna die on the next turn, right? So I'll just protect. I mean, you could preserve this, but the same kind of thing happens anyway, right? So Ruination. What? Ting Lu. Ruination. Oh, it's Super Fang, or the one that the Tapus have. What's the Nature's Madness? Might be Nature's Madness, like the Super Fang move. It's a dark type Super Fang. It's even dark type actually. Yeah, the start. I just made that up. Okay, well this thing comes out. I mean, why would he bring it in hard if he didn't have some sort of coverage for us? If we've seen his Terra type yet, he could just go for like a Terra Blast, like water or something. If I expect this thing to be like special, Slowking should be able to take it. No, I just wanted to go for Ice Beam against my Rock type. We can safely Sludge Bomb. Corviknight comes out, but we don't care too much. Honestly, the Future Sight now is pretty good. Because if he wants to like double around, if he wants to go back into Slowking, then we can like Healing Noise, yeah. We've seen how little that does. We probably are okay just letting this thing kinda go down in front of us. Like, it does invite in the Darkrai, but that's not the worst thing ever. I'm gonna Sludge Bomb here in case he wants to switch. Yeah, U-turn comes out. Darkrai could come in, it would take one. It's not going to take a Sludge Bomb particularly well though. So yeah, takes a little bit more damage because of the Sludge Bomb. Do I let this thing do... Nah, I think we have to keep Slowbro around. If he does want to go for like a kind of setup move, then... Right, okay, this is fine, we're Scarfed. I don't think setting up the spikes here is necessarily, to be fair actually, it might be the best move. I mean, knockoff would be good as well actually. He's Scarf too, so that's good knowledge. Garganacl can come out then. Garganacl, NaCl, sodium chloride right there. Boy's salty. Yeah, I'll sulk here. Don't know what I was going to say. Might just cut our losses after this, like, how long have we been recording for, does it say? I don't know if it says, but like, yeah, given that we went 2 losses, I don't know, we can try break even. That guy played so perfectly against me. Salt Cure does a lot of damage to you, right? No, it's Ghost type, so it does more too. Right, okay, it kills him. Slow roll comes out. We honestly just Salt Cure again. I mean, we can take one of these, whatever he wants to go for. Protect, recover, probably doesn't have like leftovers. I'm just going to double Salt Cure in case he wants to switch. I don't want to let anything in for free. Ace could come out. Oh, he goes for the chili. Right, okay, so that was the best move I could have went for just to get some damage. I guess recover might have been better. Ace comes out. It's heavy duty booties. Salt Cure's fine. We should live anything. Willow comes out. Willow doesn't affect me. They might try to go for it again anyway. But this is fine. This is all good. We know that we can go for the... I'll just recover. So we know we can go for the protect if we want to, but it's better to just recover. Yeah, we're just gonna literally like sweep his team. He wasn't built too well for the Garg here. Yeah, there's a F. So I don't know, maybe grab one more? Should I grab one more? I'll grab one more. I feel like it hasn't been that long. Have fun. Okay, this team looks like really cool. It's got Gengar, which is, I always appreciate a Gengar. Overquill, which is interesting. I feel like he looks like Pinocchio with a big pointy nose. Like he's been lying too much. That's why he's Dark type. He's just all lies. We'll lead with. I think he's gonna go Pelipper for Rain. I feel like Samurott. He might go Glamora. Glamora coming out isn't the worst thing for me actually. We can flip turn against it. Worst champion Ace. That's fair. That's fair actually. That's fair and balanced. I'm trying to think of all the ones I know. There's like Dragonite. I thought it was snowing outside for a second. It's definitely not snowing. There's Dragonite. There's I mean Blue has his starter. Gonna flip turn. This thing gets the toxic debris, but we can go straight into the Slowking here. Oh, he just puts up toxic spikes anyway. Perfect, right? Okay. He has no dark type. Well, he has an Overquill. Yeah, I'm gonna Psychic Noise. Overquill might come out, but this is okay. We just kill this thing. That's cool. So what we got? I was thinking we got Dragonite, and then Gen 3 has Metagross. Cynthia has Garchomp. Alder has Volcarona. Mega Gardevoir for Diantha. What was Gen 7? Gen 7 was Hawaii, wasn't it? It was Alola. Who did Kukui have as an ace? Or how? It wasn't Kukui, it was how. Well, this thing just straight up goes for the Sword Stance, but we can probably outrun it here. Probably out Iron Defense it. Yeah, Crunch doesn't do an awful lot, honestly, and we can get another Iron Defense off, we can get a Recover off, or a Roost off, pardon me. You can get the minus defense though, which is a thing, so we might want to just keep wary of that, but I can see him going for another. Okay, right. Water move does that, kill us probably. We do have Wheezing to absorb the spikes and get a defog off, but we will just die to a water move. So I think that Slow Roll might be better to come out and just suck up the spikes and then hopefully take a Hydro Pump. Oh yeah, that did nothing. That did absolutely nothing. So we can Future Sight here. Pelipper knocks, which is actually pretty smart. Based on the knock, what do I want to do here? We Terra Water, resist it. Maybe that's what it's for. Oh, he's forfeited. Right, sweet. You know what? We'll grab one more. See if we can go one positive this game. This run. Have fun. Right, we got the Ogre Pone. Why did I say it like that? Right, got Rain again. Rain Mega Blaziken's interesting. I wonder if it's like Terra Water. Maybe I'm overthinking this just a little. He leads with it. We are Scarf. I mean, this seems like a good opportunity to just use Razor Shell. Oh, he's got the Focus Sash, okay. Interesting. So he's just going to take me out. Right. Well. Pulp won't outspeed, but we should be able to take one of anything. Yeah, and I'll just Willow. I'll just U-turn. Because, well, actually that gives him the momentum. Maybe go for a move is better, but I'll just U-turn in case he wants to preserve this. Which he does. We can get staticked. So, bit of a silly play, but we didn't, which is lucky. We don't get punished for our stupidity. We'll go for the Garg here. I guess we invite in a lot of stuff, but I'm also okay just clicking rocks. Just in case he goes straight back to Blaziken though, I'm going to go for the Salt Cure. Pelipper comes out, okay. The Rain is on the field. Chances are that he maybe U-turns, so I'm going to go for the Protect. He just switches out the Basculegion, but at least we get to waste a rain turn, because Protect will fail, but we can just go for it now. Waste a rain turn. Wave Crash, okay, that's like Water Flare Blitz, isn't it? All these new moves that I have no idea what they do. Wave Crash. Sure, Dondozo. Why not? Wave Crash is 120 with 33% recoil. That's literally Water type Flare Blitz. Flare Blitz. Right. So the thing is, nothing will take that. But Terra Garg Fairy, I was going to say it might, but it doesn't. So Basculegion's clearly pretty strong. This thing's Swift Swim, so we're in no better position than where we were to begin with. we have lost. It just kills. There's nothing I can do apart from sack. Wow. Right, okay. Now we can just go for the Dragapult play here. The Pelipper probably wants to come out. I'm not even sure killing it's the best idea because he just gets to go back into the Basculegion, but what choice do I really have here? This thing's Choice Band Wave Crash apparently, so how do you deal with that? Well, I had like literally like a fully Fizz-Def Corviknight that just got one shot. Did I just misplay this? Am I just bad at the game? Probably. Wave Crash is still doing the damage though, right? Okay, so he is dead. Ogerpon comes out. Probably don't want to stay in here. But like, this is going to do a lot. Oh my god, holy heck. This is strong, this is very strong. Okay. Maybe I should sell out and just play Rain. Yeah, we're dead. We're fully dead. Basculegion's kind of wild. That thing's available in draft. Can you imagine that on a Rain team in draft? Gonna have to draft a bloody Seismitoad just to take Wave Crashes off that thing. I might actually do that, to be fair. Seismitoad is so cool in draft, but yeah, we're one negative here. And I'm just gonna round up the game there because I don't want to play anymore. Definitely didn't play too well this game, but I did enjoy the team, and Garganacl actually done very well. I think maybe it's not as bad as... I'll have to go back and check if OG Albina actually said it was a bit too passive, because I feel like the damage that you can get off from Chip with like Salt Cure being like a kind of permanent thing is like walls can't just recover that off. It's always a constant bit of Chip. So like, unless you switch obviously, but yeah, I think I'll have to see what I want to draft, but definitely always looking at Hisuian Samurott if I get into this, but we'll see tonight if I get in. It's Friday when I'm recording this. I'm probably going to upload a video tomorrow and Sunday because I have 2 already scheduled, and then this one might go up Monday. Probably will go up Monday if I get this edited over the weekend, but I'm going to be focusing mainly on building my draft slides. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video if you've stuck around and listened to me yap for this long, and I will catch you in the next one, so see you later.